What do you do with your free time now that you cut video games out? That is a great question.
I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much how it's been going. So I've been asked a few times now because I'm doing the video game detox for 30 days. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do or how I wanted to go about anything once I'd stopped video games, but I wanted to give myself just opportunities or a chance to see how I spend my time, which has been really fun. There's been a lot of things that are very productivity based, and that's been awesome. And there has been a ton of boredom, especially in the first 7 days. So much boredom. And I'm gonna talk you through some of both. So for some of the boring things, your brain, when you just cut one thing out, it'll just kind of gravitate towards the next best thing. So just because I cut video games out, my brain and its inclination is just to want to go and watch TV now. My brain wants to sit and relax. My brain wants to have a soda. It wants to doom scroll. It wants to go on social media apps. It wants to do all the comfort things, right? So I might have to put more in place, right? Remove more so that I can honestly be more bored, so that it forces me in a direction that I'm unsure of where it will go, but I'm banking on it being somewhere better, right? This is all a risk, right? I was comfortable before, and the point is to see, is there a better life from doing these things and cutting hard things out of my life? Video games being cut out for me is a huge thing to cut out because it's a huge part of my identity. My friends play video games. We can play video games at work. We're privy to that. It's not fulfilling. It's just not fulfilling, and I crave purpose. It's something that I want super bad. So I just want to share with you a few of the things that are really cool that I've noticed along the way. I'm on day 9 now. I just finished day 8. Most of that first week, yeah, it was just so boring, just a lot of sitting around, and I chose to be okay with that. I was like, if I just do nothing, that's okay, because I want to get through this process of being bored, kind of let my brain start to brainstorm, see where it goes, where it wanders off to. I want to see where my desires lie from being bored. This is the second video. It was hard to start just the second video because the perfectionist part of me is coming out, and I already know my videos are not great by any means or any measure, and this one won't be great either. This one's not going to be even close to perfect. It's not even going to be good, and that's okay. I just want to get something done that I like to do, and this is something that I like to do, and it takes a little bit of work and a little bit of effort. So I've been just recording things I've been doing. I've been liking walks. Walks has been soothing. They just get my brain flow going. I love that. The gym is an easy win. Anything that makes me feel successful or productive in a day, like the gym is just the easiest win. It's just a no-brainer, and I love that. It's another thing that makes me jumpstart or kickstart my day, that makes me feel good about myself, and I've been doing that 5 times this week. And for reference, going on walks and going to the gym were not things I did very often before, very seldom. I very seldom did those things. The gym I kind of would do, was on and off with, but this is the most consistent I've been and wanted to be consistent. I genuinely enjoy it more than I did before because my dopamine is maybe fixing itself a little bit, which is awesome. Other things that I've been doing is trying new meals and just like making meals more often. I would make really lazy meals or DoorDash a lot more before, and that wasn't really helpful. That's not what I want to be doing. Another weird thing that I noticed about myself doing is that something I never would have done is when I got my grocery orders today, I got sugar snap peas, I got carrots, I got bell peppers, I got peanuts, and I got cheese string. These are all things that I never buy. So it's just like hard to write these off as coincidence, because there's just some things that I never do that I do that feel kind of normal now. It's just like, I don't think about whether the choice of cutting video games affects some of the choices I make, but they probably really just do, right? Because I'm starting to do the gym a lot more now. In the first couple days, I was so dehydrated and I didn't feel very good. And so maybe because I'm going like more often, I subconsciously want to feel better. And that subconscious part of my brain was like, we could use a little bit more nutrients. That's just a random cool little sub thought, right? And I will be honest though, something that really sucks from all of this is that I miss the community from gaming. That was a huge social outlet. I'm still social to a point. I'm very much introverted, but I do like to have a social outlet. And a huge part of that for me was my gaming friends. I had a couple gaming friends, little communities that I love the shit out of. I love them so much. And it was so fun for me. I feel like everyone needs that social outlet, right? That's a huge part of oxytocin, I think. And it's hard to get a lot of that now because I'm kind of just stepping away from video games. But maybe as I go to like the card event or maybe even at the gym, there will be doors that will open, and I'm banking on that. And I believe in that. I feel like the outcome will be good. It will be better. I'm very hopeful is the word I'm looking for the future and for how things can turn out. I believe in it. I'm gaining so much more self-confidence, and that's awesome. But yeah, it does suck not having a gaming community. That by far is one of the hardest things that really calls me back to want to play video games. It's kind of like a drug addict. You pull a drug addict out of their community, they have to make new friends and have a new social outlet. That's hard because it's all they've known. It's what they are. It's who they are. It's their identity. So that's the best analogy I can give for that. One thing that I'm doing that I'm really excited to do is I signed up for a card event like Riftbound. I used to play League of Legends, so Riftbound is the card game version of League of Legends, and I'm going to an event tomorrow. I signed up for that today, and I'm so excited to try that. A little bit nervous, but that's something that I never would have done. That's something that I never would have never really given a shot or considered. But because I'm doing a lot of this, I'm trying new things, and that's cool. If I weren't trying new things, I'd just be in the same hellhole that I've been kind of my whole life. So it's really fun and exciting to just go and try and do new things. And I think that more opportunities will open up and present themselves to me as I close certain doors, right? If I close a door to video games, that's one door that closes that allows other doors to potentially open. That's exciting. If I close the door on social media, that's another door that opens for me. If I close the door on the time I spend watching TV, if I close the door on soda, I feel healthier and I want to go to the gym longer, right? So I'm starting to notice this waterfall effect, right? And I've noticed it before, but as I take certain things out and I kind of identify with a different identity, other things really kind of start falling into place and they feel easier and they feel healthier and better. Food and health is a really big thing relating to that. When I'm just having more water and less soda, before I was just playing less video games. I was doing less. That was a waterfall effect. I don't know why, I just felt healthier, so I ended up going to the gym more. Because I went to the gym more, that was a little bit less time I spent playing video games. And because I went to the gym more, I didn't want to feel icky at the gym, so I wouldn't have soda. So I would take the time to make more meals, right? More meal prep, which meant I had to spend more time doing dishes and just take more time for like health and self-care. So doing harder things just takes you into a different way of life that waterfall effects into maybe a better overall life. And a lot of this is just kind of my thought process as I go along with all this, but it's really fun. It's really fun to just see the things that I do and the things that I don't do. It's interesting psychology for the brain and food for thought, I guess. I am excited for how all of this is going to go, and I will keep you updated, and hopefully I can get a video out pretty frequently. I'm proud to be doing this. It's hard. That's the point. That's good. I'm bored. That's also the point. That's also awesome. And I'm starting to feel more proud of myself and gain more self-confidence, which is not nothing. That's honestly really good. So stick along for the journey and see how it all turns out. Thank you guys all. You're the best. I'm the best. Let's do this.